Hello, my fellow YouTubers. This is Be All You Can Be with Brittany Marie, your holistic nutritionist, natural health practitioner, health coach, motivator. Uh, I'm here today to talk to you about a quick little snippet of something that came to my mind, and it's always good to have info. But before I do that, of course, I want to let you guys know again, remind you all that God has designed our bodies to be able to heal itself. That means that there is no quick fix, there is no cure. It means that we are the cure. So we're going to do our best to try and not suppress our bodies from being able to do exactly that, which is heal itself. But today I wanted to talk to you all about what's a fruit, what's a vegetable. We were taught it when we were younger, but it was more like, I don't know, in the food pyramid. It just, some things when you're little, you really didn't understand that clear. But even when I heard it again, it didn't make as much sense. But now that I know, I decided to share it all with you all. So let's talk about a fruit. You have the fruit, okay? You know how the pollination works. You have the bee. That goes around. The bee is really the motivator to um, uh, go eat the nectar that comes from the plant, okay? The nectar is very sweet, it's very good for the bees. They're attracted to that, they're attracted to the smell, so that brings the bee in. It lands on the pollen, and then it begins to pollinate. um, you have these little stems. They're not really stems, but they come out from out of the plants, and the little ones around it are the male, and then you have the big fat one in the middle, which is the female. The bee moves that, that seed over onto the female, and then the seed goes down, deep down, way down. Into the flower, giving it nutrients, and then the male and the female have now come together. The ovary that is inside of the plant has now transitioned into a seed, and then it begins to grow. And then, as you begin to see, if any of you are farmers or what have you, you'll notice that, well, the leaves on the flower begin to go away, but behind that or inside of it, it begins to grow and get fatter. That is the fruit that has been produced. That is the fruit. Okay. We have all types of fruits, but some fruits we're not familiar with, or we don't even recognize them as being a fruit because we're so used to hearing them being in the vegetable category. So you have your fruits like your eggplant, your pumpkin, your squashes, your green beans, your beans, and then your regular strawberry. All these things, they can reproduce itself because they have that seed in them. But then you have your other category, which are your green leaves, your vegetables. Your vegetables are the leaves, right? They don't reproduce itself. They're a part of the fruit. They don't have a seed. They're a part of the stem, the plant. Um, so you have your dark green leaves, your arugula, your iceberg, your kale, your mustard greens, your turnips, your collards, all of those things. And then you have what are the roots. of the plant. Okay, the roots of the plant, which you notice if you farm and you grow your own crop, when you pull up those that plant out of the ground, then you have all those potatoes and the roots. So the roots are just, I say the roots and just swole up and become edible. But yeah, you have your potatoes, your radishes, your parsnips, your carrots, um, your onions, your garlics, your all those things. They came from up under the ground. So yeah, that's in its own category. But I wanted to make it clear on what's a fruit and a vegetable. And if you pay attention or if you notice, we eat a lot of fruits all the time. But one thing that we don't ingest enough of is our leaves. We really need to start taking in a lot more dark green leaves. Um, Not the light as much because they're full of water. So it's very good as a filler, but when you want your minerals, you want to have your dark green leaves. And you start taking in more of that. All of that is a lot easier on the digestive system, but our dark green leaves offer a lot more minerals than our fruits are able to offer. So again, I'll list the two on the side. Um, well, actually, I'll list all three. I'll list the fruits, the vegetables, and your roots. But I know some of you may be thinking about that celery too. Celery is just the fat part. It's the fat, juicy stem. That's why it has this little leaves just sitting there on the top. But it's a stem. Okay, so it's not a fruit, but it's a stem. It's just a nice, juicy stem that offers a nice amount of sodium. I didn't say salt, I said sodium. But let me list the three categories on the side. And it's very good for us to just be knowledgeable about little stuff like this because we began to learn that, they're what things are, how they work, how they function. The more things that we know, the more we can begin to get to the root of the issue. But yeah, those are the three. I hope you enjoyed this small little snippet, but just something for you to nibble on and add on to yourself of understanding. Um, and yes, please like and subscribe. Hit that. I used to say the red subscribe button down there, but now it's a red subscribe word, or then you have to find my little circle icon and then click on that, and then you got to click on the word subscribe. So whichever way you want to do it, just find that word subscribe, click on it, and that way you'll be up to date on my newest videos that come out. And I hope again that I'm helping you to stay on this pathway of good health. Okay, nothing like a live it lifestyle. Please leave any comments in the comment box. Whatever you leave me with, it'll be greatly appreciated. So again, this is Be All You Can Be with Brittany Marie, your health coach, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.